got a pair of running backs who are hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's the Titans going up against the Chiefs. With that, we'll get you out to one of the livelier settings in the NFL, Arrowhead Stadium in KC, as we say hello to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here comes Kansas City, and they're led by Alex Smith, this offensive unit. Not the best performance against Oakland, but they did enough to win in Week 14. It was a cold night in Kansas City. Temperatures in the low 20s, and Alex threw for 264, a touchdown, and an interception in that win.
And I think on a night like that, maybe more people will appreciate the steadiness of Alex Smith. Because you and I both know he catches a lot of grief about he's not super dynamic, doesn't throw the ball downfield enough for everyone's liking. But when you need him to be steady, on a night where the ball can get coughed up and kicked around everywhere, Alex Smith is a great quarterback to have.
And he's a quarterback of a 10-3 team. Now it's the Princeton man. This is Spencer Ware. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
3 yards to go on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. For Kelsey, he's on a little bit of a run. He's had over 100 yards in 4 straight games after posting 101 in Week 14. And that ties an NFL record for tight ends, doesn't it?
It does. Former Kansas City tight end Tony Gonzalez did it. And then Jimmy Graham, when he's with the New Orleans Saints, did it twice. So that's big-time company that he's keeping right now. And I really think Travis Kelsey has to start being recognized as one of the game-breaking tight ends in the NFL.
They'll run now with Ware. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And certainly a key cog in this offensive wheel is Jeremy Maclin.
You've just got to find ways to get him the ball, whether you put him in the slot or put him out on the perimeter.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The starting defense for the Titans.
When Brian Orakpo was born, there was no doubt that with that name, he was going to be a defensive player and a good one. He knows how to get to quarterbacks.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's got time in the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. All right, Marcus Mariota leading out Tennessee. A Tennessee team now after winning in Week 14 over Denver that keeps pace with Houston, both 7-6 atop the league. Mariota's not his best performance, just 6 of 20 throwing the ball, but they got the W.
How about the maturity of the Titans as a team? Because normally we're looking to the quarterback to bring the team along. They actually carried Marcus Mariota in this one. You just mentioned these stats: 6 of 20, 88 yards. Didn't break any big runs in the with his feet, but the team found a way to win, and he hung in there as well. That helps the quarterback grow.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And certainly for this Chiefs defense, one thing to keep an eye on, they're without Derek Johnson now. He was their leading tackler, big guy in the middle of that linebacking core, obviously. Now where do they turn? Yeah, that's the tough part for them because they had depth problems behind them to begin with guys being hurt. So we may see more of that 4-2-5 configuration. We're seeing more and more of in the NFL. 2 linebackers, 5 defensive backs, similar to what colleges do to combat speed. But Derek Johnson, one of the great pros in the NFL, his second Achilles injury, we can only hope he can make it back fast.
Still 2nd down.
Mariota now on 2nd down. He's got time. All kinds of time. And they finally get to him as he's taken down.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Second down, Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Offensive starters, here they are. And Delaney Walker, Charles, it's a guy that you and I said we wanted to discuss a bit.
Yeah, and we should, because remember, he came out of college as a wide receiver. So he's one of the early guys to move from a wide receiver position to tight end and still run routes as if he were a wide receiver. An excellent target.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Third and long here for Mariota. Finding time. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry. And it's 4th down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And taken at the 46. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. On the run, it's Ware. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I love when a play results in a game that I can actually kind of fall back on one of my favorite adages, and that is anytime there's a run over 10 yards, it means that the offensive line did its job, but you know who else did? The wide receivers. Because the first 7 yards kind of belong to the offensive line and the running back. Anything after that means the wide receivers did a great job of blocking downfield, being willing to mix it up, and give them some more space to gain additional yardage.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 27 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Mariota on first down. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Fresh set of downs here. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kendall Wright, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. They come up in an offset eye. They run again with Ware. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Cuts it out here, left sideline. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 58 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's the option going right. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll try the air now with Smith. And this is caught. Jeremy Maclin. And there as that sets him up. That works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is caught by Maclin for the Kansas City touchdown. Jeremy Maclin from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Antonio Andrews now to return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Well, Murray, he pretty much was the offense for the Titans in that win over Denver. 21 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown. Offense was hard to be found in that game. Hard
to be found, but that's the type of game that DeMarco Murray really shines because he finds ways to affect the game. You're never quite sure when, stays with it, steady, and then he makes the play that gets your team into the win column. DeMarco Murray's having a heck of a season.
Yeah, he remains second in the NFL with over 1,100 rushing yards. And let's take a look at the defensive starters for Kansas City.
Tamba Hali's stock and trade is a quick first step to the quarterback, and he knows how to finish when he arrives.
That was second down run for Murray. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down. They'll come out in the pistol. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. And the third down pass falls incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They run it here. Where? And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Well, that was better than the first go-around when he lost yardage, but still nothing there, and that sets up a 3rd and long. Tough spot here.
Put it mildly. Sometimes I wonder if some of that old-school football should come back into play. You know what I would think here? Quick kick. Try and change field position, help out your team.
Throwing is Smith. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin. And 12 yards that time and picking up the first. Charles on the slant. You always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback, put it in the exact perfect spot, right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brian Arakpo. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They come out here in the eye. On the ground, this is Ware. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the 1st down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He won't go down. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. Comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, in 2016 in Tennessee, DeMarco Murray, we're going to find out if it was style, scheme, does he still have it or not. He thinks he's going to be more comfortable with the Titans.
Yeah, because that fall off last year, 2014, over 1,800 yards, 392 carries.
One of the best seasons running the football that we've seen in recent years.
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is the score. And we're back to Arrowhead after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out. Second down, Mariota throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. First down, Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And DeMarco Murray, the one to finish it off with a touchdown run. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. We focus our attention on the Titans defense now. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone, and that's exactly what they accomplished.
Yeah, they accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go-around? On first down, Smith. They complete it to Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And you want to talk about coming on late and being explosive. Tyreek Hill has been great as of late. Week 14, no exception.
When you start to look at the numbers, you see the explosiveness, you see the potential, and he hurts you in so many different ways. They can throw it to him in the passing game, hand it to him in the running game, and then in the return game, he absolutely terrifies people. If you're a special teams coach, you're trying to figure out how to not kick the ball to him. Big 78-yard return for a touchdown in the game against Oakland.
And then he showed he can dance. Kind of.
He can do whatever he wants to do. Tyreek Hill right now is on a roll.
Here's Smith to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. To throw on second down is Smith. Surveying the field. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Wilson snags it left side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Albert Wilson, 38 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And he's able to put it through. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Time to look now with our spotlight at the quarterback, Marcus Mariota. And I don't know what more they need to see of him than what we're going to see in this player montage. He's been great. Why aren't they winning this game, I guess, is the question.
It is a good question, isn't it? Remember the time we spent with them in practice beforehand and had that little twinkle in his eye where he thought, hey, we can get some bombs in this game. We can get deep, and that's exactly what's going on. But I don't think he thought if they could do that they'd be on the losing end.
They might need more of this air raid attack. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second down, 8. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Mariota now on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it left side with Murray. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well-conceived, well-designed, and even better executed.
Throwing is Mariota, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Henry, the lone man in the backfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going deep here for Matthews. And this is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Rashard Matthews, 35 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
And his kick is good. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On first down, Smith. To the right side, and he's got Macklin. Complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll get 17 yards there. Good enough for a Kansas City first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 14 there, and the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And he's got room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So the offense has it first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
2nd down to the offense needing 5 yards. They come out here in the I. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Third down and 5. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. To throw is Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, Bank at the 39-yard line. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. It's a safety run. Parker there to make the tackle.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Murray, the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They go with Murray again. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. On third down, Mariota. He's got time in the pocket. And this is going to be incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's fourth down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Last time out they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They come up in an offset eye. And they'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And ready now for 2nd and 9. Off of play action. Here's Smith. He's got time. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're going to face a third down. And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Mariani. Wow, evasive.
Make a miss.
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Larry Ridley will have first half highlights and analysis.
LR, plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. First down, Mariota. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Walker with a grab, left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Throwing, Mariota. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. Mariota now to throw on first down. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Mariota now on 2nd down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down. Third and short yardage. Mariota finding time. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
It wasn't third and long. It was more like third and attainable. And oftentimes, offense just want to run enough to pick up a first down. But I think they wanted to break tendency there. Catch the defense plan for the short pass and push it downfield, and they almost collected a big play.
Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Suckup will put this one right through. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Suckup now set to kick it off following the made field goal. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Titans defense, they get ready, and that led to a field goal.
The only thing better, really, is creating a turnover. 3 and out, get off the field, feel good about yourself, turn the ball over to your offense, and they put the ball through the post with a field goal.
They're probably pretty well rested after that 3 and out, too.
One would think. That's how you get it done. Create the 3 and outs, get to the bench, get your rest, and hope your offense can control the game.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, Smith. And this is complete on the comebacker. It's Macklin. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 1st and 10, Smith. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And there's a completion of Travis Kelsey. I think he's starting to come into his own as a tight end and as a player. And that makes his quarterback, Alex Smith, really happy.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. And that three-point tally now means we are even here toward the end of the second quarter.
And what a way to end the half. Put some points on the board, feel better about yourselves as a team, and you're right back to even.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. To return, this is Mark Mariani. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. As we look at the numbers, the only thing that really matters is that we've got a tie game. We'll have another half here to figure out who can come out on top. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Chiefs have it at the 27. Kelsey's going to make the catch in traffic, and he's going to go 27 yards for the score. Midway through the first quarter, Mariota's throw goes to the sidelines, and this play will go for 6. We're brand new at 7. Midway through the first, Ware's going to dart up the middle. He'll pick up more than 50 yards on the play. Sticking with the same drive, Smith's got the completion out of the gun. And this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Chiefs up by a touchdown. Titans line up at the 13. Murray's going to show off his strength, and he'll go for a score. We're brand new at 14. First and 10. The catch is made after a quick pass, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Chiefs is up now by 7. Titans have it at the 35. Matthews wide open, able to make the grab.
All right, Larry, as you just showed us, plenty of action on the scoreboard, but all tied as we get set for the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. Oh, look at the juke. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second half starts with a run by Murray. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. second down following the run. A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota. He's got his man Sharp complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Murray, the lone setback. He's going to get the football. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
They come out here in the eye. Again, it's Murray. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
So here's 3rd and 20, and with a long yardage, defense going with a nickel look. Here's Mariota. Got a man, it's right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Kendall Wright, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point try now for Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Time to spotlight the quarterback, Alex. Alex Smith, and he is showcasing that cannon. He's done so effectively. He's got to be kind of scratching his head, say, hey, I'm using the arm well. We're down right now, though.
Yeah, and if you got to figure out how much more of that arm needs to be used in order to try and get into the lead, you're going to need to do some things maybe on the defensive side of the ball to slow down their opposition. But sometimes it's just a case where the wide receiver says, look, I'm going to go. You throw it as far as you can, and we'll find a way to beat whatever defense they put out there. I saw it happen when I was playing. Had one receiver, one teammate I played with. He just went. And teams knew it was coming, and he still threw it up deep, and you couldn't stop it. Sometimes you have those games.
Well, he's been hard to stop. Now a play fake here on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Brian Arakpo in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now Mariani. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offense coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A 1st down throw for Mariota. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Second down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota surveying the field, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but They took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here at about the 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Where they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Another pistol look here. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Tackle made by Brian Arakpo.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
And ready for 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here comes Andrews. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. He's got time in the pocket, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. 3rd and long here for Mariota. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
They come up in an offset eye. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
This is West. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4 wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people, hey, we're going to throw the football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, get them more running lanes and more options. And also, it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter and easier to run against.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Smith. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. He's got time. And his pass incomplete. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal. Here's Smith. And now another one thrown incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target. Now 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will break our tie and give him a 3-point lead. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs defense, they get set and ready to do battle again. They got the stop last time that resulted in a punt, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
And this is one time where the defense won't get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did. All right, forced them into a punt, turned it over to their offense, and guess what? Points went on the board.
Points went on the board, 3 of them. Now they'll be looking for another stop. A first down throw for Mariota. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now a play fake here on first down. Backing up. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He was tied for the league lead last year with 8 picks, was Marcus Peters, and he gets another one there.
And I loved him coming out of college. When I went back through my notes before this game, all I saw was effusive praise for what he did on the field. My only question, would he focus on being a professional? And he's done it quite well.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And last time field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After the interception, here's Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there that'll lead to a new set of downs. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Smith. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? Where we've seen where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver, because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on display here. Just think about the guys in the past looking back at this game and saying, sure wish that was me. I'd love to have gone out for those types of passes.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second down, 9 yards to go. A shotgun snap for Smith. Finding time. Airing one out for Macklin. Deep down. And that is caught for a touchdown. Kansas City. Jeremy Macklin, 30 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Santos now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Mariani. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Walker with it over the middle. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. First down, Mariota. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Murray, the lone setback. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And they'll go on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Watch 32, watch 32. Ready, move 45, move 45.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Chris Conley, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the point after try for Santos. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start, offense. Still first down.
Another pistol look here. From the shotgun, it's Mariota surveying the field. Still back there. He's going to launch this thing. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Titans. 48 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Murray the lone setback. A first down throw for Mariota. He's got time in the pocket. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense. 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Second down, Mariota. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Third and long here for Mariota. He's got time. Great protection. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. All right, so it's getting late in this one. Now, you could argue that they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but they still face a pretty uphill battle.
Yeah, even with the field goal here, it's going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns now to get back in it. And that's going to be a tall order against this defense.
Suckup now set to kick it off following the made field goal. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there. Seven yards to go on second down. Play action. It's Smith. Completes it to Spencer Ware. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
First down, Smith. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Six yards to go here on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he cuts it back left. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Spencer Ware, 22 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, what a move. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Mariota now to throw on first down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Tennessee first. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start, offense. Still first down.
So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And right with it here over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And quickly they get to the line. Now a second down throw for Mariota. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And now here comes Kansas City. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. A handoff as they run the counter play. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Hey, you got three down.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
The offense is in total control right now. And while they don't want to be in anything close to a hurry-up, they want to make sure they do things with discipline now. Get to the line of scrimmage, line up correctly, take time off the clock, snap the ball late in the play clock, and run the game out.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.